Welcome back to Ray's Reading Round. So today we're going to tap into this energy. Now this could be past, present, or future, but it's for sure in the timeline near you. So we're going to get into a general read. Right off that, I did a pre-shuffle. We got 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups. We got Balance and Abundance. We got Reflect. We also got Luck and Good Fortune. And then we got all that grinding paid off. Congratulations. Oh, I like that. We got 6s, 7s, and we got 8s. I like that heavy on the angel numbers. But so I'm gonna line them up like that, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, the energy that I'm picking up is the fact that I'm hearing out with the old in with the new. I feel like with 6 of Swords being the first card out, it's giving me a transition. You're making a lot of transitions in your life. I feel like you're viewing things for what they truly are, and this is why you're making these transitions. This could be transitions as far as different relationship dynamics that you were in, different business ventures, or financial, anything when it comes to finances that you were taking, any risks or anything that you were doing financially, you're transitioning. You might have got a promotion, you might be elevating, you might be just rebranding altogether. When it comes to relationships, this could mean like transitioning from a space of like knowing that something wasn't good for you, and then you're reflecting on the situation, you cleared up the illusion. This is given like when you in a relationship and you say some shit like when you date people for potential, or well, I know that one day he gonna get his shit together, she gonna get her shit together. You went from being delusional and having these illusions in your mind to reflecting on where you're currently at in life and being able to transition and surpass certain shit. And that's why you're walking into the good fortune, the abundance, and all of the grinding that you did all of the grinding that you've been doing is paying off. And I feel like it has everything to do with you reflecting, waking up to your higher spiritual self. And like I said, this goes for these transitions. These transitions are happening all across the board. So this is giving finances, relationships, just the environments that you frequent, people, places, and things. The habits that you have, cutting out old habits and replacing them with newer, healthier habits, whatever the case may be, because we also got the World right here at the top of the deck. That's completion. Closing out one cycle, beginning another. Making your world whole, fulfillment, things of that nature. So we got that there. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, we got the Sun, and then we got heart chakra. Yeah. I feel like you have some type of, I would say, ego death, but I would also, you could have went through some type of dark night of the soul, which brought you into the Sun energy. I feel like a lot of this reflecting, because heart chakra is coming out right up under reflect. Wait, so let me start over here. 6 swords in the world. Yeah, like I said, closing out cycles, starting new cycles, completion, elevation, fulfillment, all of those things. Now you know what you truly want out of life. 7 of Cups in the Sun. I feel like people had hella opinions on how you were living your life. They still do. But I feel like you don't care, because the energy that you're in, you've never felt this great. You've never felt better. You've never, you know what I'm saying? You've never felt better. You've never been closer to spirit. You've never seen so clear. So the opinions, the illusions that people have when it comes to you with 7 of Cups being here, you don't care. And then 9 times out of 10 is people that have these illusions or these opinions on your life. They don't even have their life figured out. So for them to be worried about you, this is equivalent to, you know how when you go, like, I don't follow the Shade Room no more because it's just like, oh my God. But like, y'all know those blog pages like the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk and stuff like that. You'll go on there and you'll say, for instance, you click any random video, you go to the comment section. Everybody in the comments got an opinion on somebody that got more money than them. It's doing better than them in life. Well, I'm saying on the outside looking in, because we clearly we don't know what these people got going on behind closed doors. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the image that they portray, when it, just at first glance, you have so much to say about this person's life, and at first glance, we would feel as if they got their shit figured out. I click your page, it's not looking too good. I'm just saying, this is that could sound surface level or like kind of vain or shallow, but I'm just giving that as an example. What I'm saying is people be having opinions on your life, and it's like, go fix your shit. We all are walking a solo path, a solo journey. Not saying that we're not going to cross paths. We do cross paths. We do come in a partnership with others, whether it be personal, business, a spiritual relationship, of whatever the dynamic is. We're supposed to have community and shit like that. But as far as the solo path and what you're doing in your solo, like, should nobody care about that? And the fact that they do is exactly why you don't care, because it's like, what you reflecting, you understand that we all going through shit. We all got things to fix in our life. So that's why you don't worry about other people's shit, because you know that I got too much to worry about for me to be worried about your shit. So whoever this is, they got illusions and opinions on what you're doing and all of this other shit. But they see you in this sun energy. They see that you're happy. Like, you're happy with life. You're building some type of success or momentum for yourself, something that feeds your soul. If people were worried about feeding their soul, I feel like it would be so much love and happiness in the world, but everybody always worried about other people anyway. But they made it like that. They made society like that for a reason. Whatever. We got heart chakra under reflect. I feel like you healed your heart chakra in reflecting, because I feel like you was somebody that walked around. You had a broken heart, or your heart was tainted. It was, you could have been cold as ice. You could have been, I don't know. But I feel like the heart is the main source. Like, the heart, when you heal your heart chakra, that is when you connect back to source for real, because write this shit on a piece of paper: heart and earth, same 5 letters. The heart and the earth are one and the same. That's why the heart chakra is green. You get what I'm saying? So the heart and the earth, they're one and the same. So when you begin to reflect and heal your heart chakra, you're able to reroot yourself, ground yourself, and connect back to the source. Connect to earth, connect to Mother Nature, connect to Mother Gaia. You were able to do so. Yeah, I feel like you're happy. You got 9 of Wands here. Right up under good fortune, luck, wonderful things are about to happen to you. 9 of Wands, that's boundaries, persistence, resilience in some cases. I feel like you might have closed off your heart. And not in a cold-hearted way, but I mean, because you didn't got into this sun energy, because you closed out certain cycles with the world being your 6 of Swords, you just didn't care. I feel like you had to focus on yourself in order to heal, in order to be able to make these transitions, in order to be able to... The way that you feel right now in life, the only way that was going to be able to happen is if you set boundaries. Because I feel like you had weak boundaries at one point in time. And it's okay. It's not nothing to feel ashamed about. I feel like we all have had spaces or points of times in our life we had weak boundaries, but you realize that the weak boundaries that you had, it directly was connected to the fact that you weren't happy. The fact that you weren't successful, you weren't joyful, you did not have, like, your vitality was being depleted because of the boundaries that you did not have. And that's exactly why you weren't connected to the earth, or why your heart chakra wasn't activated, because of the weak boundaries. But I feel like the fact that you have these boundaries in place, and I feel like they're healthy boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Now that you got the healthy boundaries in place, this is why wonderful things are happening for you, or they're about to happen. Because when it comes to tarot, I don't know if you're new to watching tarot or new to, energy comes out past, present, or future. So this could be what's currently going on, This could already happen for you, or this could be what's coming in the future. So yeah, I'm glad that you placed some boundaries there, collective, because without those, I feel like you would have been in this space of not being able to walk into the life that the divine promised you, the life that your ancestors were able to, like, the abundance that your ancestors weren't able to grasp onto or hold on to due to certain circumstances. I feel like you're the one that's able to finally grasp onto that shit. And you living for so many people you not even realizing. Yeah, they happy, they like congratulations, all that grinding they paid off, congratulations. This is why you're being blessed in the ways that you're being blessed. And this is beyond fucking finances. This is beyond that shit. Yeah, we got change here, something new is coming. Yeah. You're about to be abundant in so many fucking ways. So we got 555, 666, 777, and 888 out here. Period. Yeah, so change, abundance, reflection, luck, good fortune, balance. The changes that you've made in your life, this is the transitions that you have made, the everything that you've been doing. This is why you're balanced. I feel like and then too, with with 7 of Cups being here, people having opinions on your life and how you're living it, don't let that stop you from doing what the fuck you're doing. You're somebody that connected back to source. A lot of times, people that have opinions, or fuck that. I was gonna say a lot of times, but I'm gonna say most. Sometimes people have opinions, or people fear what they don't understand, or people go against what they don't understand, and it might be out of love because it's like, well, you never acted like this before. I didn't know you was interested in that. A lot of times, people don't know you, and it's like they kind of might fear for certain things because they just aren't familiar with it. But most times, 10 times out of 10, with 7 of Cups being here, when people have opinions, these heavily rooted opinions on your life and what you should and shouldn't be doing and shit like that. If you go take a magnifying glass and look at their shit, sometimes you don't even need the magnifying glass. You just go take a quick glance at their life and what's going on in their life. It's like, maybe you should go walk a spiritual path, or go walk. You ain't even gotta really too much get into spirituality. Do something better for yourself. Change some habits. Do something to better your life. And maybe you wouldn't, like, if you go get a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Go find something that you like to do. Because if you had a hobby, or you had something that you were focused on, something that made you, like, when you woke up, it made you feel the vitality, it made you feel like something was vital about today, made you feel like you had a bigger purpose or some shit, you wouldn't be worried about the collective. But this is how you know when people don't have shit going for themselves, or they like, life doesn't excite them. They don't have anything to look forward to because they're so hyper focused on you. I digress, but we got, doing interjector way of shadow work. Yeah, you did the fucking work. You did the shadow work, because it's coming out right up under all that grinding paid off. Congratulations. You did an intercheck. You did the shadow work. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Like, you grinded. Congratulations. Something is about to be given to you. It could be finances. It could be, I don't know if you heard of it, confirmation. It could be finances. It could be a lot of different things, and it has something to do with your passions. It has something to do with you being dedicated, with Page of Wands being here, you being dedicated to switching up the tempo. Like, it got something to do with what you do. Like, whatever you have a passion for, a desire for, a fire within for, Spirit like, hell yeah, 1 million on the way. And then we also have Temperance and the Hierophant. And oh my God, not divine counterpart. We got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Strength. Oh my God. Why is all of the Arcana coming out now? So we got a lot of, it's heavy on the angel numbers. And we got a lot of the major Arcana out here, because we got the World. Hold on, y'all. This is like blowing me for real. This is blowing me. And then we got the Yes too. That's alignment. That's a confirmation for what the fuck I'm telling you. Spirit is like, yeah. Affirmation, confirmation, yeah. We got, like I said, we got the world out here. We got the sun out here. We got temperance out here. That's balance. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything is balancing out for you. Everything is balanced, heavy on the balance. Then, like I said, we got divine counterparts out here. We got the high priestess and the hierophant. So this is giving, I don't even know, like you could be getting wish fulfillment in a relationship, or this could just be you integrating yourself with spirit. You elevating, you rising them spiritual ranks, like rising up, leveling up based off of the spiritual work that you put in, because we got strength here. When it comes to breaking generational curses and doing certain things, that shit not easy. You fuck around, think you going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're in a space that I feel like collective, you in a space that you didn't even, at one point in time in life, you didn't even realize it existed. You didn't even realize what's possible. You're in a space where it's no turning back. Like you then transition. You done elevated. You done closed out them old cycles. It's like people that you done walked away from, you never imagined walking away from these people. And you're in a space to where you've done that. Not only have you walked away from certain people, but you feel you good about it. You like, shit, it is what it is. That person was not meant to transition into this timeline with you. Now they're gonna make transitions in their life, but y'all are no longer on the same path. And that's cool. That's fine. You good with that. But I feel like where you are in life is so motherfucking like, I feel like you don't regret nothing. You know, because you gain so much. You gain so much, man. What else? We got 9 of Swords. It's giving me as somebody that you walked away from. Somebody could be feeling some type of guilt for how they treated you or what they said about you, how they did you. But then too, or somebody could be fearful that you're not gonna ever fuck with them again. But then too, with 9 of Swords, I'm picking up like, you know, I said this journey not easy. You could have felt like you was going crazy. You overcame for it. You overcame the guilt of feeling like you owed your energy to somebody. I don't gotta come kicking and be around you. I don't have to, like, my business is not public info. Like, it's not public knowledge to anybody that wants to fucking know. I feel like you isolated yourself, and not in a negative way. You did this to protect your peace. You stopped feeling guilty for doing certain shit and moving how you, and making the decisions that you felt like were right for you, that were divinely guided, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess being here. You were strong, strength being here. You stop with the anxiety. Like when it comes to anxiety, it's like you might have been somebody that dealt with anxiety in the past, but I feel like as of now, you like, fuck it. You don't, it's nothing to be anxious about. I feel like you move on divine timing. You know that you're going to always be right where you need to be when you need to be there, because you keep yourself in alignment internally. So yeah, you with this 9 of Swords energy, I feel like I'm going to take this shit in the reverse, because you released worry. You weren't worried about shit. Look me in my face. I ain't got no words. We got Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, heavy on the major arcana. We got Wheel of Fortune here. You closed out cycles. I feel like there's been a turning point, a heavy turning point in your life. Or it's coming, baby. It's coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. It's coming for sure. Oh my God. There's a major turning point about to happen in your life. And right what I said, that 7 of Pentacles and Page of Swords wanted to fall out. Somebody is invested in either having a conversation with you, or somebody is invested in gossiping about you. One or the other. Or somebody's impatient because it could be so many different scenarios. I feel like this turning point that has happened in your life, it might have people confused. It might have people, some people might be happy for you. Some people, a lot of people though, they don't like the transition because they feel like they got left behind, or they feel as if you had people in your life that wanted to control you too. Meaning, like, if you not doing it how I feel like it should be done, you not doing it right, and I don't fuck with that. It's people that you put in positions in your life, and they let it get to their head. Like, say for instance, you had an older sibling, and you really just like shit. You went with the flow because this might have been a sibling that looked out for you when you was growing up and shit. Might have played the role of a parent. Y'all know how in the black household, the older sibling down there be a parent for real. But as you got grown, you start having kids and shit like that, but you still was just cool, calm, collecting and shit when you was around your people. It's like, okay, well, shit, I trust your judgment, so I'm going to just go with the flow. Shit, less brain work for me. Fuck, I'm going to go with the flow. You got to the point where you was like, man, nah, I want to live my life for myself. I really want to just cut everybody out right now and really focus on the task at hand. That made somebody mad. Like, if you had somebody like that was around that felt like they had control over you or something, they feel like you stripped them of something. I don't know. They felt like they were out of control when they didn't know what you had going on or so somebody's investing in talking to you or having a conversation with you. Somebody's investing in like knowing what you got going on or trying to talk you out of doing something or trying to steer you back in the path that they feel like you should be taking. But mind you, this is giving me, this is somebody, if somebody's disinvesting in you at this current time, this is somebody that they're not taking care of their own shit. As of right now, what's going on in the world, the climate that we living in, should nobody be overly invested in nobody. Unless that's the timeline you in to where it's like, okay, Spirit and brought you into a divine union. I mean, if you got kids, you're supposed to be investing in your kids. But whoever this is, you not their kid. And they're investing in you. They invested in you. They want to talk to you. They want to know your business. They want to, and then too, like I said, it's motherfuckers that's investing in gossiping about you. It's people that's also investing in creating mental chaos for you. That's how you know people don't be happy for real. That's how you know people don't really like the image that people portray. It don't be really what's going on. Me, and I feel like you the same way, collective. What you see is what you get, baby. And then too, yeah, and then I show you what I want to show you. I don't have to, like me personally, that's just like me doing what I do here. I'm not about to pick this camera up and walk around my whole house. For fucking what? Because people are nosy. You gonna see what you get, like what you get. What I just say? What you get is what you see. What you see is what you get. Same thing. You getting just enough. You get what you need. You came for tarot. You feel me? I guarantee it's people. I'm not in that space yet to where I guarantee though it's tarot readers that like been doing this shit. People be watching their videos like, I wonder what the bitch house look like. I wonder what the bitch this look like. I wonder what kind of car the bitch drive. I wonder what if you get what I'm saying. People be overly invested in the wrong shit. But we got protection heavy on the major arcana, bro, and angel numbers. We got protection here. Spirit protecting you from whoever this is that's investing in conversating about, whoever's invested in gossiping about you, whoever's invested in creating mental chaos when it comes to you, whoever's invested in having a conversation with you, or whoever's invested in or curious about what you got going on, somebody's impatient that they can't talk to you. They frustrated. Whoever the fuck, Spirit is protecting you. Spirit is protecting you. Yeah, the universe and your spirit guides are protecting you, period. But yeah, heavy on the major arcana because we got the tower here too. Yeah, somebody could be going through a tower moment, and I feel like it's you though. Because you set these, because it's coming out in the same row with good luck, good fortune, 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, the Tower. Because you set these boundaries, collective. Because you allow Spirit in. Because Spirit been waiting to bless somebody in your bloodline in this way. Like the way that you're about to be blessed, or the way that you've already been blessed, or the way that you're currently being blessed. Spirit been waiting for somebody in your bloodline that could fucking listen. Somebody that could shut up long enough to hear. I feel like there's a lot of people in your family, they like hearing themselves talk. They don't know how to shut up. They don't know how to listen. You, though, Spirit been waiting for somebody like you. So I feel like you went through a tower moment prior to coming into this great fortune or whatever. Because great fortune that's a broader, it's a broad spectrum. Okay? It ain't just about finances. But you went through a tower moment prior to this. And that tower moment wasn't to strip you of everything. Because like I like to say, I went through a Job season. It wasn't to strip you of everything to make you miserable. It might have made your ass miserable. But you want to know what it really was in place for? That was placed there. This tower moment happened because spirit wanted you to rebrand your whole life. You have to rebuild yourself. You have to reflect. You have to build yourself back up. You had to set boundaries. You had to heal your chakra system. You had to heal your nervous system, regulate yourself. You had so much work to do. And I feel like you did that shit. You did it. Congratulations. You did that shit. And this is exactly why this second tower moment though. Because understand, I always say like everything is everything. So just because something can come off as a bad type of you can always find a positive in something. When it comes to towers, it's not just a tower is just negative. No, everything on this earth can have a negative and a positive too. Depends on how broad your mental is. But with the tower here, this tower that you're currently about to go through, or that you already past, present, or future, taking how it resonates. This tower, the second tower, this one is in place to not only like give you back everything that you've lost, but on some times 10 type shit. Like, not only is spirit ready to bless you, like, okay, if you lost a home, I'm gonna bless you with a home. You lost a car, I'm gonna bless you with a car. You lost a job, I'm gonna bless you with a job. I'm gonna put you in a position. I'm gonna put you, you feel me? I'm gonna put you, you not on a company's payroll no more. It's giving me spirit wants to put you in a position to where you on God payroll. You on God time. You don't move when no human tell you to move. You move when God tell you to move. You do what the fuck you want to now. So I feel like spirit is putting you in those types of positions. So it's like, I'm gonna replace what you lost, but I'm gonna give you, it's gonna be some shit you never thought. Like, spirit got you. So this second tower is giving this gonna be a good tower, and it's because you're in high priestess energy. I feel like you moved from empress energy to high priestess energy. You've been ascending. What else, spirit? I just seen Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, King of Cups. Oh, that's Knight of Cups. Yeah. So, and then too, you might get wish fulfillment with a relationship. Maybe because we got the high priestess and the hierophant. Those are divine counterparts, just like the emperor and the empress would be. But these are, you feel me, ascended versions of the emperor and empress, I like to say. So yeah, we got the high priestess and the hierophant here. So it's like the god and the goddess. And then right up under the hierophant, right up under the hierophant, we got Knight of Cups. That's romance. So it's giving me it's a masculine here that wants to offer you some type of or extend some. It's a masculine that want to take care of you. He want to give you the love, the pentacles. He want to give you the cups, the pentacles, the fucking, the wine. Sorry, no, but yeah, it's a masculine here. He's in his God energy. He also ascended like you. It's not giving past energy and nothing like that. This is a new masculine that you know what I'm saying? Y'all both are in this divine. I want to say Akashic. I've been using that word because I've been watching fucking Akashic Prince. I love her fucking tarot. I love her content, but she got me saying Akashic and shit. Y'all both have, I feel like whoever this, and me saying that lets me know whoever this masculine is that wants to come into some type of romantic partnership with you, this is somebody that you did this lifetimes with. Like, this is the lifetime where y'all finally got it right though. Meaning like y'all done loved each other for lifetimes. Y'all been in love since probably the beginning of fucking time. But y'all got caught up. Either you got caught up or he got caught up. But this is the lifetime where y'all both finally can like give each other the love that y'all been wanting to give each other. Damn, it's been a long time coming. I'm here. I was born by the river. Y'all remember that was that behind? I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass. Bending over, popping. I was making that cash. But yeah, this person, King of Wands, he passionate about you. His love is like, when I say, I'm hearing like fire and desire. Baby. Yeah, it's a fire and desire for this love. King of Wands. He really like, he passionate about it. He see purpose in his relationship. This reading been all over the place. But yeah. I feel like you're walking into wish fulfillment because you knew how to transition. You knew how to roll with the punches. You knew how to keep shit going, keep flowing. Yeah, he gonna be consistent and reliable. I feel like you are too. Oh, this giving past energy here. Oh my god, yeah. So I'm gonna go and close it out because we got the boundary here. This somebody from your past, the inner child that ain't healed theyself anyway. You all know what's crazy though? Motherfuckers be feeling the same energy I just read and they still say tarot not real. I'll catch y'all on my next video. Peace.